Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. So I got this new recording device, this little camera, whopping steel, let me tell you. But I think it'll do better than my iPhone, which I was having trouble with. So anyways, see where we're at, and that is, for the most part, the fairing's done. There's perhaps maybe a few higher spots that I'm going to have to get, and some unfinished epoxy, like right here that I put on over these screw holes that I'm going to have to sand again. But I'm not really worried about that. Yet, for the most part, we're ready to go ahead and get ready to prep for the cloth. Now, that's going to entail quite a bit more than just diving right into it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to first clean up the shop, because the shop is a mess right now. Just because that's, I guess, how I operate the best, is in a world of mess. So I'm going to clean a lot of that up so we can move around here and not trip over things. I think that'll be helpful. Also, while that's happening, once I get that done, I'm going to clean off the boat. That not only means taking like a lot of the tools that are left up here, it's also going to mean taking care of stuff like the sawdust and the wood filings and chips that need to be swept off or blown off. I'm going to do that. And then after that's done, I will grab the cloth, which I'll take you over to. It's over here. It's actually that brown tube that you see standing up, kind of propped up against the wall there. This is going to go on. I'm going to take the cloth out of this container, out of this, basically this like paper wrapping, and I'm going to start laying it in sheets over the boat to actually get it to have the cloth start training to the contours of the hull. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow a lot of the folds and the creases and stuff like that to fall out and have it just kind of lay right over the hull, more or less as flat as we can get it. So I'm going to do that and have it train there for probably a few days. And then what we'll do is we will go ahead and configure it, make it ready to epoxy on. Now, I'm lucky today because the temperature in the shop, is probably around 70 degrees. I think we're at like 69. So there's that. And while that's great for now, the forecast actually shows for this upcoming Saturday is showing high possibility of snow. Well, that's no good, because that means it's going to be simply too cold to work with the epoxy, and I'm going to need like at least a full day or two to epoxy the cloth in place, and of course all the subsequent help that's going to entail. So I'm not going to be able to cloth it just yet, but that's the step we're at, because we're getting ready to cloth the hull, which is very exciting for me anyway, and I hope it is for you as well. So that's where we're at, and I'm glad that I was able to catch you guys up on this, and I will of course see you guys when we're getting closer to that time.